So if this wave is not in a good spot for him, there's the all-out. SkewMond's going to come across. There's the flash early, and SkewMond can get in range for a flag and drag. Canna is so done for. First blood BB.
Well, now it's a bit awkward for G2. You kind of need to commit to getting this tower. You want to really get a fight there.
They'll go in solar flare. There's the charm. Yike doesn't have a flash. SkewMond there for the chase as well. And now Kyeahoo comes in with the spirit rush, but the Cataclysm's enough to do the damage. Magnet Storm down on 2. Caps has to flash away. SkewMond gets a good double knockup, trying to heal up with the Thunder Sky, but the rest of G2 are not in range to catch up with him. Yike, obviously, usually a jungler, as Kyeahoo trades with BrokenBlade. All out goes Kyeahoo, counter all out from BrokenBlade, TP behind, and now Kyeahoo is in very, very deep. Tries to get the damage down, has to flash away. BrokenBlade flashes, but Kyeahoo dodged him in the bush, and Kyeahoo gets it! A great solo kill. Canna trying to come in from the side as well. The heal from Kyeahoo! He's a King Slayer, and he's killing Caps in the bot side. Canna comes across, and Caps will fall. The might of the hammer sends him home.
Look at how Sama, he is the target.
There we are, the Magnet Storm, the Cataclysm from Kyeahoo as well to lock them all into the meat grinder. Perfection from KC. The perfect engage, the perfect flank. Now it's a mid-pressure of their own. Yike dashes in, Pathmaker out from BrokenBlade. Again, it's another flank from KC as Hans Summer is caught in the Cataclysm. BrokenBlade's already killed off Busio. Hans Summer's going to be isolated while the rest of G2 try and catch up with their bot laner, but they can't get there in time. A good charm will catch out Kyeahoo, but the Kingslayer heals him up. Labrov chased out by Caliste, and G2 are falling apart under the weight of the blue wall.
And it's once again Kyeahoo.
Yike underneath the tower, looking for it a little bit too greedy. He still gets it. It's a 4-for-1 is Yike. SkewMond unwilling to let his mid laner
he wants it.
survive as SkewMond goes in. That's the
Cataclysm. It's a king, but there's a King Slayer
as well. He's just dead as well. 5-for-1. KC roar into life. As Caliste tries to just tick him down, he gets him with the Hextech Ray. Caps tries to find the charm, but Caliste has got on his dancing shoes. A spirit rush away from Caps will mean that he survives. Yeah, never mind!
You hear the entire arena of French GKC fans just cheering on your demise.
And G2 are just walking onto the gallows. SkewMond's like, it's fine, I'll take my blue. KC say, anything blue belongs to us. Not yet.
I mean, he's running, man.
I was so sure it was that Busio's here. But it's down. Shadowing strike. Yike dashes away, but he's pulled into the solar flare. And now Busio might pay for this with his life as well, as he's in too deep. And he was trying to keep himself.
And Busio, respect.
Can set their eyes to it when Yike has respawned. Kyeahoo just wants more. Abscond. Abduct your support. Labrov, no protoplasm harness enough. Doesn't actually need anyone else as of yet. SkewMond looking to engage onto Caliste. Flash Cataclysm, Caliste with the Seraphs. Will the shield will be enough as they try and re-engage. Spirit rush out. Kyeahoo hops his stopwatch. Yike coming in from the side as well as he hits the Sonic Wave. BrokenBlade's going to go all out on him, but Labrov is just too deep. Good scatter the weak from Hans Summer, but Kyeahoo is not done with this fight. Flashes forward. Caps almost falls. Kyeahoo chases SkewMond, and it's an absolute massacre. KC only leave one standing, and that's because he was cowardly and ran away.
G2 is getting ran over by the onslaught of KC members. They fight better, they set up the map better, and in this game 1, they are just better.
What a performance from Karmine Corp. BrokenBlade comes out, you still got a Dragon's Rage to kick him back and kick G2 when they're down. 1-0 KC.
It's an absolute
disaster. It's a massive wave.
Oh, yeah, TP.
Yeah, okay, well, he still has the TP. Caps might die, though. Yike is here. Flash and the audacity. SkewMond actually going down towards bottom side here.
No flash.
Caliste has no flash. Core of the pack. Caliste, the eviscerate, the darkened daggers. Caliste falls as G2 answer on the scoreboard.
Yike knows
BrokenBlade dismounted currently. Well. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, flash hook. The Twilight Shroud in time for Caps as BrokenBlade will die. Remounts just in time, trying to dash back onto Canna. He gets the kill, and now Yike has no flash to get away. SkewMond's here in time. Caps was able to survive in the mid lane as well. And bit of a risk because Labrov is still only level 2. Hex Flash into the auto. Yike's here for the chase, and Labrov shadow dashes, gets to the fog of war. Yike exhausted, and SkewMond's going to try and turn it around. Caps dives in and gets the kill. Hits the Shogun as well onto Kyeahoo. A perfect execution gets Caps out, but Busio's about to have another hook onto terrain. Reduced cooldown, there's a shockwave. Labrov comes in from the side. Busio has no flash and might not have a life for much longer. Good auto with the staggering blows with a flash in from Labrov. As both of the junglers are around that bot side. Busio with a hook in. Explosive micro. Oh, Yike steals the Drake! From the Neferi and the Akali. Canna has the dominance, has the flash, has the Zabuza's Predator. Tries to clear out the wave, but here's the chase. The Hounds go in. Canna flashes, dodges away from the Shuriken from Caps, but it won't be enough to survive. Dredge line from Busio is met by thin air. In the end, Kyeahoo will survive. A good hook from Busio. Caps, though, coming in for a little bit more. The TP's rain down, but Caps has already found a double under the tower. One goes to BB, and KC find Canna coming in too late.
Oh, look at
the
this.
Best. Oh,
again.
United. BrokenBlade and Labrov trying to team up on Kyeahoo again, who hasn't got that flash. Good double shockwave, and G2 will just retreat out of the fray. BrokenBlade dismounted with the Predator there for the Sun. He's going to try and flash, but Yike's on his way. BrokenBlade looking for the remount, but Yike almost takes him down. Does with the second Q, a shadow dash, but Yike's not tanking the tower anymore. Supreme Display of Talent. Labrov still takes him. Canna slicing forward, sped up by the dissonance. BrokenBlade looking for the tower right now. Hounds Pursuit going down onto Kyeahoo as well. Gonna get the pullback with the shockwave. Kyeahoo underneath the tower, it's surviving for a long time. Labrov gets into the rift, but the tower's already gone down, and Kyeahoo follows suit. Busio falls low to Caps and falls even lower as he goes 6 feet under. Shockwave onto BB as he's dismounted, and he doesn't get back on Skarl in time. Good play from KC. They've looked for a couple of picks and they have a great flank. Well. Caps flashes, Yike is here, and they'll just chase him down. 2 huge shutdowns for KC. Tier 2 mid is difficult because there's always a Kyeahoo as we go for the Hounds Pursuit onto Kyeahoo. Shockwave into Killer Instinct. Caps gets the perfect execution with the Stand United. Went onto SkewMond. Caliste with a good Killer Instinct in.
His ult is going to be massive here.
Baron at 4K. Yike looking for the Supreme Display of Talent. Doesn't land a stun onto anyone. Baron down low. Yike looking for the smite, but he doesn't get it. Exhausted immediately as he goes in. Labrov looking for the taunt as he dives into the backline. But Canna's distracting the rest of G2. SkewMond flashes away, eviscerates across the wall. Canna can't get across either, as G2 will get 3 Barons out. There's SkewMond coming from the side as well. Maybe in front of one. Canna won't do enough damage. BrokenBlade low. SkewMond dives onto Caliste, who dives onto the backline and just dies for it. As the hook's going to land. Depth charge down as well. Supreme Display of Talent onto Labrov. Protoplasm Hunter's going to heal him up enough as he manages to survive through the ultimate combination from KC. And now Kleds on the background, and the Hounds are hungry. BrokenBlade just absolutely melts through Kyeahoo. Canna tries to get away with the Serix, a big heal on him as well. But in the end, he can't fight this 2v1. SkewMond goes unstoppable. Kleds separated on other sides. Labrov the target. Supreme Display of Talent doesn't hit him. There's a shockwave. Killer Instinct combo. Beautiful.
Oh, that's poetry right there. What a beautiful combo, but now Yike in danger.
Yike needs to get out. He's going to burn, burn, burn. A little bit of an objective bounty. He'll get the plates in here down in mid for G2. From finding the engage, this will be triple in here. Could go in here. Hans Summer coming in from the side as well. There's a Shadow Dash running onto Yike. Hounds Pursued as well, but the dead charge and Supreme Display of Talent will stun them in their tracks. Canna dives onto Labrov, but now he's in the midst of 3, and Caps is on the back line. Busio going to get shredded. SkewMond and Hans Summer flash for Yike as they'll take him out. And now it feels it's all but done. Only Caliste and Kyeahoo still stand.
And it's in a poetic way that BrokenBlade and Caps charges in together into the back line of KC to end this game. It has been a dominating one. Some hiccups here and there, but a commanding game by G2 so far.
It was tough. It was tough. KC fought them tooth and nail, but in the end, it's G2 who will even out the series and take the Paris Roadshow for as long as we can. Game 3 coming up soon. Well, it's the risk of arranging to melee. We talk about it every time it comes up. Dazzle flash onto Caliste. He has exhaust, but he's exhausted. On Summer going in. First blood, G2. Just strike first, G2. Needs those couple of auto attacks. Good flash from Busio. The Dazzle only connects onto the clone, and Hans is down. Labrov leaves him for death. Once blood. Yike flashes under the tower. The wall comes in, but BrokenBlade's going to get egged. He's already used the flash, and Canna, with his soul unbound, sends BrokenBlade to the afterlife. Looking to send you to the underworld, as you say. Top TP in from BrokenBlade. Looks like Busio's going to reset. Caliste tries to get away from the Dazzle, but SkewMond can just walk in and send Caliste to Valhalla. SkewMond takes 2 tower shots. A third, not enough. The shield coming out. I'm having cucumber sandwiches sort of vegan, you know, as Busio underneath the tower. Flash dazzle, Labrov doesn't connect as Busio is able to hookshot wall dive away.
Have to run quite far here.
Summer flashes, it puts the exhaust down. Starlight's touch for a little bit extra damage on the Light Slinger. Undertow out as well. Busio's flash about to come off cooldown, but it's too little too late as Hans Summer secures his second. SkewMond there. I don't think KC want to go too much deeper. Busio has the Hexagon to made him as they look for Kyeahoo. Labrov and Hans Summer coming in to join the party. Dazzle flashed away by Kyeahoo as he slithers his way out, but Busio has no escape. Did have the flash, decided not to utilize it. Caliste looking for Caps here. Busio's on his way across. There's the exhaust. Torn out will land on both. Cap's going to try and get in range for a Justice Punch, but there's no real way for him to go. BrokenBlade plays it perfectly, and this dive going kind of wrong for G2 as well.
Oh my God.
Yike will die, the ace in the hole blocked by Labrov as everyone misses everything. Well, SkewMond's just going to chase this. Has Ragnarok, uses it early. Petrifying Gaze as Hero's entrance as well as Yike realizes he cannot help here. Backs away. The edge of the taunt still catches him, and SkewMond chases him further. Yike flashes out and will manage to escape the Winds of War, not enough damage. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Hans Summer just absolutely decimates Caliste with a good trap. Caliste answers with one back. Busio still looking to see if he can find this engage because Canna's on his way and has that fate sealed. Hexagon made him onto SkewMond, Ignite down as well. The taunt out from Caps to try and separate the squad. Labrov here with a dazzle, doesn't land. Fate sealed. Caps almost dies. Dashes back in with a Justice Punch. Another second back up for Yike. Tarek, can you survive? Can Labrov live through this? The answer is a resounding no, as the crowd tells you what they think. Yike's on his way across, but the Mega Blast Cone is going to get BrokenBlade across the wall. Ragnarok out as well from SkewMond as he looks for the chase, but he can't auto too much longer because Kyeahoo is on the flank. Yike going low, Labrov and Hans Summer in with the culling. SkewMond able to escape, and KC, they thought they found the trap, but they're the ones that tried to gobble up the cheese. G2 now looking for Kyeahoo, who with a noxious blast has the flash. Petrifying Gaze, the dazzle doesn't connect, but Hans Summer untouched, unperturbed as Kyeahoo tries to get away, but a flash will follow him. Caliste now in the midst of G2.
It's a fantastic punish by G2. Great movement there, great response, and they will be rewarded with the Baron buff.
And the 2,000 gold lead is Busio.
Oh, no. And Asama flashing forward secures the kill.
Oh, Canna stepping forward here. BrokenBlade with the Crystallize. Mortal Steel will land the knockup, but Canna taken down before he can snap back to reality.
I mean, it's definitely very bougie this game. This Lucian is eating like a king. In goes Busio.
Tries to get in, but BrokenBlade will fall. Meanwhile, they'll get on the Ragnarok. Yike going in with the Cyclone. The Dazzle still finds the stun. Kyeahoo can't get in range, and it's only BB.
Caps has ultimate. He could come in here, but you need to fight your way out.
Labrov has 1-2. Cosmic Radiance could be massive. Busio tries to step forward. Culled, almost taken down. Canna now dashing out. There's the culling from Hans Summer. Cosmic Radiance as well, but not much damage coming out from KC as they look for the Dazzle. Labrov flashes forward. SkewMond and Hans Summer able to back away with the Hero's Entrance coming in from Caps. But Kyeahoo takes down Labrov. Hans Summer on the retreat. Caps trying to protect him. Caps is gonna fall. KC have bitten back in game 3. As Hans Summer goes in with the culling, Caliste with a good 90 caliber net as well. Does eat some of it. Hans Summer flashes. Caliste has to flash away. BrokenBlade flashes, gets in with a glacial storm.
KC will cut their losses, give up the Baron, and secure themselves soul points. Now it's gonna come down to, can G2 use this Baron? If they don't snowball with this Baron, this is actually a net winner for KC.
The rest of G2 were backing away from the top side. Cap's now the one who's caught Hexagon, made him go down. He's waiting for that blast code. Uses the taunt, but the Justice Punch only finds him guilty. The inhibitor tower will be forfeit as G2 do crack through the base. Cap still walking away. A Cyclone gets the slow. Another Justice Punch into the taunt will slow down Yike as he can't catch on to Caps. And meanwhile, G2 continue to push in. A great Justice Punch. He has the Seekers. He doesn't use it.
Look at the base, man. Look at the base.
Now in taps as the first Nexus tower down as Canna has to use the base seal to get away. Cosmic Radiance coming down as well. It's going to be all members of G2. Kyeahoo getting chased out by the Viking. And he's almost sent to this grave, but he manages to survive. Doesn't stop Caliste and Canna from getting across the TV behind as Kyeahoo looks for the Petrifying Gaze. A Hexagon to main him. Busio dives in. Busio dies. It's a mess in the middle of the T-5. BrokenBlade pops to someone good Petrifying Gaze. Kyeahoo exhausted. Hans Summer surviving. Has the Guardian Angel. Yike tries to dive him, but he can't get close enough. Caliste begins to open up. KC are winning the fight. It's all on Hans. And he's clipped by the Mortal Steel. And no longer immortal. He eats the trap as Caliste takes the Quadra.
And a crowd erupts, medic, as KC finds their last stand.
The soul of the target. BrokenBlade trying to come in as Caps is caught by Canna. Caliste stunned up though, has to flash, but he's dead before he can get away. He's ready, he's coming out as well as on Summer. It's killed Caliste, Kyeahoo with a great kills on Summer. But Kyeahoo carries it down, and there's your face seal G2 here in the home of the blue wall. You will not stand.
He barely walks out of it, ends up falling to the Cyclone. If that Tyracle connects onto Hansama, he can pump out so much more damage, but in the end it's just SkewMond.
Meanwhile, towards the top side, BrokenBlade caught out with a Hexagon range. GP coming in as well with the Flash Force onto Busio. There's a stopwatch from BrokenBlade. He's going to have the egg. Gets the Cyclone out as Hansama jumps onto Caliste. Needs to dash forward. He gets it. Caliste is down. And KC left the ready to carry to his own devices. And those devices will take it out for the Red Ray Gates. Gets onto Hansama. He's still out to GA. Yahoo in a stopwatch. Yike trying to get away. The dash force connects on him. Yahoo falls. A hero's entrance from Caps. Gets the knock-up. Hansama's dead. Caliste is dead. Yike gets one. He heals up with the Sun to Sky. And now it's all on Canna. He's the most damage. Olaf. Answers gets the GA. But only Caps remain standing.
KC has won the fight. They can run down mid. Yike is going to chase Caps and let Canna be the one to run down mid.
Caps will recall.
20 seconds on BrokenBlade. He got caught out in the beginning of that play. I actually don't think Canna can end it. It's going to be the Elder for KC. This game is not over, medic.
KC get the Elder, win the fight, but how damn close is this game?
And starts the fight. Never mind, we don't have time for that. We're gonna look at the drive air setup.
Justice punch out. Canna going in. The dazzle comes out, but on the back line is Labrov, who always gets taken out. The Elder as well. So good here for KC. They'll kill off Caps. The talisman for G2 now in the dirt, and Baron, KC's opportunity.
I mean, G2 can't contest this. They have Elder buff and Chemtech Soul. You need to try to stall this out. Elder still up and available for 1 minute and 45 seconds. KC, your timer starts now.
8 in the hole, SkewMond blocks it. Canna goes in with the Mortal Steel. Face sealed onto the backline as well. This is the engage that they need. Cosmic Radiance coming down. It hits all 5. Cap surviving, gets the taunt, but Caps goes down. He was in the stopwatch of Cosmic Radiance, and yet in the next time it's going to fall. Caliste stepping forward. Caliste rapping forward. Caliste trying to carry it all on his shoulders. And with the help of Canna, G2 have been defeated. Paris remains blue.
It's KC's house.